there's a question around how do you conduct the survey, who writes the survey, who administers it, how do you find them? So it depends on where you're at in the life cycle of a business. So if you have a mature business, you may have a loyal group of customers that have self-selected and said, I want to help with answering research questions. And so at this one company, we actually had I think over 1,000 restaurants that were willing to talk to us. So they had said, I'm raising my hand, I want to be a part of the research pool. And sometimes there's a benefit to them. They may get free time with the software. They may get gift cards, they may get swag, they may be publicized in a marketing blog and get some notoriety about their little coffee shop in Minneapolis. And so if you are an existing company, you usually have a research pool of customers that enjoy your product, that want their voices to be heard, because it serves them because they get to influence the direction of the product, right? They might be frustrated if this one thing doesn't exist. And so it's yes, I would love to tell you what you're missing. So there's that. But then when you think about new markets, right? We want to go from restaurants into hotels. Then there are survey tools that allow you to target, and like user research or usertesting.com. Those are companies where you can pay, Y dollars for X number of people that have this education level and working in this industry. So that's how you get members of the general public. So one, you can pay for them, and then two, you can then do rewards or kickbacks of a $50 Visa gift card to spend an hour with us answering our questions or using our prototype. Who does this? It can be a mix of the product manager and the design lead. Some companies are big enough that they actually have a dedicated user researcher. And so currently, right, Scott's Cheap Flights has a dedicated person that is an expert in how to craft those surveys to ensure that the questions aren't too leading, because you will only get great answers to the degree that you ask the right questions. And some people would say well, what are your 3 favorite things about me? It's you didn't actually ask them what they thought of you. You pushed them to say well, tell me the good things about me. And so you want to make sure that you remove any bias as you're creating and crafting those surveys. So either product is doing that or design, or they're both doing it, because maybe product wants to understand the thinking of that person, but then design wants to understand, okay, well, what needs to be present? What shouldn't be present? What should the layout be? And so both are trying to, understand the perspective of the customer, but they're coming at it from different angles to ultimately produce, something meaningful.